Suck me! Sunday is the Sabbath. Black Sabbath Sunday. Sunday is the Sabbath. Black Sabbath Sunday.
SHMACKEMAGOB, everybody. Hey, it's Black Sabbath Sunday. And if you've been keeping up, on every first Sunday of every month I put up a review, and all the Ozzy reviews have been blocked on my old channel, Eternal Idols, and it hasn't been seen in years. And now it's up on BITCHUTE. So I got a link below in the description so you can watch it and see what I think of Bark at the Moon. I will talk a little bit about this that hopefully I didn't mention in the review. I'm going to talk about the songs in the review. I'm not going to talk about the songs here. Just going to give you a little history of Bark at the Moon for me. First time I heard it, I can't tell you. I know I bought it when it was fairly new, because by that time Ozzy already got me in his grip. And I love this album. There's one song I don't like, and you'll find out what it is in the review below, because I did that review like 9 years ago, and I still feel the same way about this album as far as songs go. I saw this tour, and I'll give you a brief history on that. There was a group of people in Hialeah where I was raised called the Ozzyers, who owned a school bus. And the leader of the Ozzyers was a guy called Sal that I looked at him as a god. There was a time we were in a parking lot. I forgot at what show it was. It might have been Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. I know it was around '84. I saw him beat up 3 people at the same time. I shit you not. The guy knew martial arts. He was a god to me. One time he came to my house and he's like, "Hey Ralph, can I borrow that Unleashed in the East Judas Priest vinyl?" I was like, yes. He was just, he was much older. He was just a badass, man. His name was Sal, and he was awesome. And Sal camped out and bought the whole front row on this side, Jake Lee and Mick Mars, because Motley Crue opened. He bought the whole front row, and for us, he sold it to us. The guy was the best. And yeah, I was front row for that. And earlier that day, I met Motley Crue. And I've shared this before, but just in case some of you have not seen this, 30 years after that concert, my friend David Lovett, my real friend in real life, but he's on my Facebook, he said, "Ralph, is this you? This picture you're looking at right here is from that Peaches. They were all standing outside. I'm the guy in the lower right corner holding up my Shout at the Devil vinyl, which I still own." Anyway, so then that night we go to the show, and Motley was amazing. Amazing. Tommy Lee actually did a drum solo without samples. Unbelievable. That's when Tommy Lee was awesome. And they were great, man. And Ozzy, man, it's like, fuck. Ozzy's going to come out now after that killer show Motley did. Ozzy was unbelievable that night. He was great. It was the 3rd time I saw Ozzy. I saw the Blizzard of Oz tour. I saw the Speak of the Devil tour, which was with Jakey Lee, not Brad Gillis, with Vandenberg opening, and that show, the Bark at the Moon. Amazing. They had big backs. I mean, I'm sure some of you have seen the Salt Lake City concert Pro Shot. That's basically what I saw. Same set list, and it was just a phenomenal show. And Jake, my God. Only disappointment was Jake didn't really do a guitar solo. If you watch the video, he kind of does one with the band playing during Suicide Solution. He didn't do an unaccompanied one. And, those were the years that unaccompanied solos were fucking awesome, especially if it was somebody like Jakey Lee. But I love this album, and I also have this here. It's the single of Bark at the Moon, which the B-side is One Up the B-side, and also Slow Down. Now, This has to be from England, because in England they had Spiders in the Night, and here they had Slow Down. So this must be from England, to put 2 B-sides. I love One Up the B-side. The first time I ever heard One Up the B-side, though, was way after the fact. I didn't own this for years, and I heard One Up the B-side when Metal Shop, the only show with teeth, the DJ that was playing the Metal Shop before or after the show, he said, we're going to play a rare Randy song, and he played One Up the B-side. And even then, listening to it, I was like, that's Jake. It can't be Randy. That sounds so much like Jake. And when I met Jakey Lee on the Badlands tour, the first Badlands album, I asked him about that. And he's like, oh man, yeah, I love that song, One Up the B-side. And then soon after, I didn't get this till like 1991 or 1990, I finally found it. But what else is there to say? I love it. I'm not too crazy about the Bark of the Moon video. So tired, it's so stupid. I like that one because it's stupid. And it has Carmine Apiece, which he didn't play on the tour I saw. He only did like the British tour or the European tour. By the time it came here, it was back with Tommy Aldridge, which was cool. I would have loved to see Carmine. I did once go see Carmine Apiece play in a clinic, and I saw Blue Murder on the first Blue Murder tour. Great drummer, man. Inspired John Bonham. That is true. If you look at some of that early Vanilla Fudge footage, he does stuff that, John Bonham admitted stole from him. But either way, man, Tommy Aldridge did play on this, so I got to see this lineup play this tour. And hey, man, I hope I didn't repeat myself. I probably did, and excuse me, but if you want to see what I feel about the songs, God bless BitChute. Down there is the link. Check it out, because it's been blocked for years. Now you can see it without anybody interfering, like Shad! Hey, if you like to donate, I got a PayPal below. And please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, I would love that. All right now, SHMACKEMAGOB. For those that use social media, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And you can join the Almost Human 56 Facebook page. All links are in the description below. A lot of you been asking for it. SHMACKEMAGOB merch. Yes, many types of shirts, long sleeves, short sleeves, hoodies, you name it. Plus other stuff like shower curtains and bedspreads and mugs and socks and clocks and I can go on. But why should I? The link is below. Just click the link below in the description for all the SHMACKEMAGOB merch. Order yours now. SHMACKEMAGOB. Hey, check out my podcast, The VIERA Vault, on SPREAKER, YouTube, and iTunes. Subscribe. The links are below.
Looking for some new podcasts to listen to? Well, Rat Salad Review Network has plenty of shows to choose from. Like Rat Salad Review, where they discuss the latest rock and metal news, as well as interviews and albums. Album vs. Album, the King Diamond Podcast, with Wayne Noon, Greg Norgal, and sometimes this guy.
SHMACKEMAGOB!
Ralph Viera is also on our network with the VIERA Vault. There's also Old Man Metal's Musings, where he discusses heavy metal and beer. Music is Life with Lou Mavs. The Right Opinion for those who love politics. A South Park podcast called Suck My Balls. The Infinite Fringe, a watch-along wrestling show called Beyond Bushido. Ex-Stradivarius guitarist, the Timo Tolkki podcast. And the great Harry Barnett with I Don't Even Like Podcasts. So check out ratsaladreview.com or search Rat Salad Review on YouTube, Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and more.